Hey there, Vault Hunters, and welcome back to the channel with me, Donny Mayhem. I am back on Borderlands 3 as usual, and as you can see in my hands, I am carrying a fat rocket launcher, and this video is a weapon review of one of the new legendaries put into the game with the DLC. This is the ion cannon, and it is genuinely immense. Now, I say that about a lot of weapons, but this has really impressed me. So it is a big rocket launcher. You'll move a little bit slower, as you do with a lot of the rocket launchers, but trust me, that doesn't matter. It works. It's a bit. The only way I can describe it is you can see it's a bit like a laser guide, a bit like a laser designator. So it's extremely accurate. You can hold it down. The longer you hold it, I think it does a bit more damage. It still only takes up one rocket per shot as well, but it really is a monster. So we're on Mayhem 4 mode here, and the damage it does is ridiculously good. As you can see, it's just taking out that VIP badass in one hit, and it only takes one rocket per time. This thing is excellent. As you see, it took out two at once there. I'll show you why it did that in a second. That's pretty much down to Amara, not the rocket launcher, although the rocket launcher does help a lot. This thing is really easy to use. Now, where do you get it from? So you can get it from any world loot source in the new DLC. If I was going to give it a designated loot pool, I'd probably say the Fabricator boss, and now I'm only saying that because he has dropped this 3 times for me. I could still be wrong, please take it with a pinch of salt, but as I said, you can get this from any location in the new DLC. It's excellent gun to use, really fun in these kind of situations here. It's pretty reliable. Even now you can see I'm on Mayhem 4, and the damage it does is really decent actually. So I'm going to show you a couple of reasons now why it's pretty good with Amara. So I'm still tinkering around with my build. So this here Indiscriminate, as you know, it is world famous with the shotgun, the recursion. But obviously, it doesn't matter what weapon you're using, you will have a chance to do a bit of ricochet damage. Now, as you saw in the clip just where it took out 2 enemies at once, so when the ion cannon obviously does the ricochet damage, it'll hit another enemy. That will then also trigger Arms Deal, which is extra splash damage. And now, as you know, it is a rocket launcher, the ion cannon, and it does a lot of splash damage as well, being a launcher. So them two skills trigger each other, and that's why it does a lot more damage as well. And I'm not even really buffing them up that much with the build as such, because that's only on 2 out of 5. You could have that on a lot more and do more damage. As I've said, this build is a work in progress, but the ion cannon, this is absolutely fantastic. Now, I really recommend combining this with an absorption shield, such as the transformer, which I'm using now, purely because when the enemies shoot you, you've got a chance to absorb some ammo straight into your magazine well, and obviously more rockets equals more damage, obviously equals more kills. I love how it is laser guided, and me being an absolute spud still misses these shots. But yeah, it is a fantastic weapon. I'm not doing it justice, genuinely not doing this weapon justice here. It's really cool to use. So there we have it. Get farming for this. I'd recommend either farming the Fabricator in the new DLC, or my favourite is just to farm the badasses on this DLC, the robots. Man, they drop legendaries like candy, honestly. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Anyway, that is vladof's ion cannon in the new Borderlands 3 DLC. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave me a like, leave me a subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time.